How's it going, forex traders? Welcome back to Probity Trades channel, where we'll dismantle currencies, indices, commodity, and the crypto market. Yes, we are back again at it on our weekly market insights, our chart insight. So previous week, the market has done its way, and now the week has ended. We had some positive trade. We do have some bad trade as well. This is just how the forex market is structured. There's going to be a good days and there's going to be a bad day. But trust me, the goal is to have more good days. So if this is your very first time of coming across this YouTube channel, you are welcome to Probability Trades. We gladly welcome you into the family. And you know what's next to do? Just go ahead and click the subscribe button, turn on post notification, and each time we drop content, you want to be among the first to get notification. You don't want to miss out on the bangers that we will be dropping on this channel. There are a lot of gems that are already in this channel. You can go back and check our previous video and you will see some kind of consistency in our projection of most of the pairs that we have been dropping at Probity Trade. So thank you also for existing subscriber. Thank you for checking back. Thank you for liking videos. Thank you for sharing the videos. So if you always enjoy our content, make sure to like our content, share this content to your friends, your colleagues whom you think this may be helpful to as well. So now we have some pair again to look at, but then there's going to be a slight adjustment in our market insight. Our market insights now may probably not be coming at every weeks. It may now be coming at 2 weeks intervals. Yeah, it may now be coming at 2 weeks interval because we just want to be taking long-term projection now. So we just be coming to see how the markets are playing out. Sorry guys, how the markets are playing out and where opportunities are next. So currently now I only have about 4 pairs. Okay, sorry, 5 pairs. I'm currently looking at gold, but though gold is still yet to give me what I need, that's why I don't have it yet. But yeah, we need to talk about gold. And okay, let's talk about Bitcoin as well. I'm looking at something on Bitcoin. So indices, out of all these indices, JAB 225 is looking very, very interesting at the moment. So let's just go to the chart. So this is what these are the pairs I'm going to be sharing with you. So first off, let's kick off with GBP USD. I'm already long on this pair. I'm already long on GBP USD. So let's take it back to the higher time frame. Higher time frame, we've been saying this, the market is overall bearish, but currently we have an intermediate trend within the overall trend, which is bullish. And this market currently is looking at, we are attracting this major resistance level on the higher time frame. So it looks like there are a lot of money that price need to come right here. One thing about price is that before it actually moves in its actual direction, it will want to fulfill some technical level before it starts moving in its direction. So I think this is what GBP USD is planning to do. So GBP USD, we've broken out a minor resistance level, beautiful retest, and now we are expecting that impulse leg to the upside. You can see past months has been very, very bullish. We just have a couple of months ago bearish, and this bearish is just more of like a retracement to come and fulfill this technical level before we have that swing to the upside. So on our weekly chart, we did have a continuation chart pattern. I already told you guys that I'm a don't mind it, a chart pattern based trader. I'm a chart pattern based trader. I only trade price actions, and this is how I approach the market. So I have a breakout of what you may want to call the falling wedge. If you call this a flag pattern, so be it. It's still the same, so they work the same. And we have a beautiful break and retest of this pattern, and now I'm expecting that continuation movement to the upside. So GBP USD, my overall target is 41,800, 41,800, somewhere around this point, 41,800. But let's just say a closer to a round number, which is 1.4200. That is my overall target on GBP USD. I'm currently long. Let's look at the day charts. So I'm currently long on this pair. I'm only looking to add to my trade now. So on the day chart, we can see another chart pattern, which is the inverted head and shoulder, which is still showing that market still has some power to the upside. So if you want to join me on this swing call, I'm waiting for us to break out of this neckline of the inverted head and shoulder, a beautiful retest. Then I'll be looking to add to my trade once price break and retest the neckline of this inverted head and shoulder, which of course to give me good runs as far as price is still pushing to the upside. So that is what you can see. Very simple. There's no need to complicate our charts. Just approach price with simplicity. So this is what I'm expecting on GBP USD. Basic swing trading setup. Swing trading. Actually, you can use this movement if you are a day trader and you are not a swing trader. You can use this projection to just scale in on your day trading approach. But these are swing calls right here. And JAP 225. If we look at JAP 225, if we look at the monthly charts, we can see that the monthly charts, you can see a beautiful uptrend movement. Price has been pushing higher, 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 higher. So here I'm expecting a long impulsive move. There's something about price. If you look at what has been happening previously, price tends to replicate almost the same thing. Look at the impulses that has been happening. You can see that it's usually a long impulse. And whenever price move at this impulse phase, we flag. We move at another impulse phase, we flag. So what next are we expecting again? We are expecting another impulse movement to the upside. Another impulsive movement to the upside. So this move we're expecting is most likely is push around this 50,000 points on Japan 225 index. So how do I want to scale in on this trade? We don't place trade on the monthly time frame. This is just to guide us to know where the market is moving, and then we go to our lower time frame and scale in and see how we can get in on trade. So even at that we are having that major impulse on the monthly time frame, we are still going to be moving in structural waves on the lower time frame. So this is what is going to help us to get on track on the trade. So this is a resistance that I've been holding price for the past years, and now we've successfully broken above. The concept of simple break and retest strategy, that is what we are simply waiting for. We have already broken out, patiently waiting for that retracement, and then we are waiting for another impulsive movement, which is going to lead to the rise and the continuation of that impulsive leg that we have seen on the monthly time frame. So on the day chart, this trend line is here. This is a counter trend line that is here to protect us from entering or taking premature trades. Because if for any reason we try to pick a trade here, but then we still have a trend line that is still negating price. So the only reason I'll be taking this trade is that I know for sure from what I've seen from charts, price may dance around this region, and once we are able to break above this counter trend line, now I know that price is ready to surge to the upside. Trust me, this is really going to be a very long ride for us. So our stop may come somewhere around that point, and we are looking at ratio 5 on our hand there. We are looking at ratio 5. So this is my view on Japan 225. I'm patiently waiting. The market is yet to dance to our tune, so we are still looking at this. And also on Euro USD. Euro USD is about to have a blast to the upside. Same view as GBP USD, a beautiful break and retest. GBP USD did show us a flag pattern, but here I'm seeing a descending triangle. This pattern actually signal a sell movement, but there are times whereby it may fail. So that is why I'm waiting for the break to the upside. I want to see price to break above this trend line, the upper trend line. So once we are able to break above, if we are able to break above, I'll be looking to take trade upon the retracement here. And yes, I'm looking for continuational movement to the upside. And my first level target is where I have this black bar. You may wonder, how do I have that level there? It's just simple Fibonacci play. This is a swing low, a swing high. We retrace to this level. You can see price came to retrace into the golden zone of our Fibonacci. So if you know, this is the Fibonacci extension level where I'm most likely targeting. That's why I have that black bar right there. So if we are able to take out this Fibonacci extension, then trust me, Euro USD, we are getting to this major level on our higher time frame chart. So that is what I'm looking at on Euro USD. So right now, Euro USD, we are also having some sort of inverted head and shoulder, just like what we saw on GBP USD. And in case you don't know, these pairs are positively correlated, you can see. So I want to wait for the break of this trend line, which now is standing as the neckline. So I want to see a break above, a retest, and I'll be looking to take a buy trade like this. So for now, I'm still waiting on Euro USD. Whatsoever price may be doing inside of this, I'm not interested to pick any trade until we break above. That is when I'm interested to take a buy trade. Also, I'm looking at NZD USD. Now there is AUD USD as well, but I prefer what I'm seeing on NZD USD to what we have on AUD USD. I'm bullish here as well. I'm bullish here. Now, if you look at this is bearish, but we're able to clear out this level. Price was able to clear out this level. We're able to close above. We have a rich retracement. It did look as if price want to continue dropping lower, but you can see how buyers rejected massively from that point. If we scale down to the weekly chart, we are going to see it very well. Let me try to adjust my chart. Yeah, you can see that rejection, and you can see what last week closed with. We closed with a pin bar candle formation, but I don't just want to jump on this trade so quick. I still need the market to commit to me that yes, indeed, we are ready to break, to continue to the upside. And let's say, let me put this on. Let me see Fibonacci. If Fibonacci is in play, yeah, beautiful. This swing low to swing high, price rejected from the 0.5 Fibonacci level. If the bulls are so strong, believe you me, NZD USD, we are coming up here. 0.62, there is going to be a round number close to that, which is going to be 63. 0.63000, that is the next level target for NZD USD if the bulls still maintain their stand. How do I plan to get on this trade? I want to see a break above. You may say, but that's just going to take a while, but it's just best to just wait for more clarity before you enter a trade as a swing trader. Price, we may enter here and price starts dancing for days, but once we have a break to the upside, now I know that the market is now ready. Imagine when we have this break and retest, some people might have bought at this pin bar, but there is this counter trend line which I was able to identify a falling wedge pattern as well. Those who have taken a trade with this bullish pin bar, price went in their favor. If they do not manage their trade well, now you can see stop loss, but now we are going back up. So I don't want to trade inside of this wedge. I want to trade outside of the wedge. So when price breaks above, now is going to show well to me that we are, yes, ready to continue the movement to the upside. My stop loss may come lower like this, and then I'm targeting this level. This is going to be a ratio 3 overall, a ratio 4. And trust me, we are not going to be working out with ratio 4 here. We'll still be looking for opportunity to add to our position as the market keeps moving in our direction. And what we have next, okay, before I want to go to be the last pair, Bitcoin. Let's look at Bitcoin. The way I'm looking at Bitcoin, it looks to me Bitcoin may still drop more. May still drop more. You can see I'm using the word may because it's conditional. May still drop more. If you look at this movement on, let's look at the monthly chart first. You can see the monthly movement. Impulse retracement, impulse retracement. This impulse has been very, very long. Well, let me try to see something. This leg and this leg, okay, their impulse is yet to complete. So I'm still expecting price to actually still retrace. You know, entering here is just you buying at higher level. You can see here it's too high. Price need to drop lower. Price need to drop. So we have this trend line that I have drawn this way. I wouldn't be surprised if price come back to test my trend line before pushing higher. And also, if we scale down to lower time frame, we can see that price is moving now in structure. So this is the weekly charts. Price is moving in structure, creating highs and lows in the market. So if we should bring our fib from this recent low to recent high, so we can see where we have our 0.5. This is my fib level that I do usually use. So this level right here, this level, I'm expecting price to work its way back here and then give me some kind of way to draw a counter trend line. When we break above, we expect Bitcoin to continue its bullish rally to the upside. But all things being equal, I'm still looking at it. It's yet to materialize well for me. I don't know. Price may still tank more lower, but I still have this trend line guiding me right here. And lastly, on gold, I've been putting my hands in my pockets on gold for a while, but now, right now, gold is really looking very interesting to me. I was able to identify a continuation chart pattern on the higher time frame, and what I've been doing since then is just to wait. Lower time frame trader will have been capitalizing on the ups and downs in the market. Most people might have blown up their accounts with the movement on goals because on lower time frame is actually not showing a clear direction. I was able to identify these on my higher time frame structure. This is the weekly chart. I'm targeting this next level for gold, 4,000. Yes, 4,000 on gold. Price currently at 3,400. If you look at that number of pips, that's about 1,000 pips, man. About 5,000 pips to the upside, close to 6,000 pips to the upside. So this is what I'm eyeing on gold. You can see this pattern is a continuation pattern. And how do I plan on entering this trade? Simple break and retest strategy. Break and retest strategy. So daily time frame, you can see it has been sideways, but I have these patterns. I saw a candle entry from here, but I was so skeptic to enter that trade. If I had capitalized on entry this trade, maybe I even enter with a lower risk, I will have been in some good profit. But I just like, let me just leave it and let things be more clearer. So now we are looking like we want to break above. If in the coming week we break above and we have a nice retest, we'll be looking to take a continuation buy. You can see we have a whole lot of space to the upside. Let's look at how many pips we'll be looking to bank. 5,286, close to 5,300 pips. Close to 5,300 pips. Of course, we'll not be entering on the day chart. We'll be entering on the 4-hour chart just to make sure that our risk is minimized, and then we can have, look at this. Look at this. a possible ratio 10. Just look for a good entry, and then we just want to ride go to the upside. So I'll be updating you guys. If you want to see the update during the weeks, you can join my Telegram channel. There's a link on my bio here on YouTube. Just click on it. It's going to direct you to Probity Trades Telegram channel. It's not paid, it's just free, where I just share updates on how the markets are moving during the week before we come on here at the weekend to explain to everyone on what we are currently looking at. So these are just a few pairs that I'm looking at are very juicy for me at the moment. So if you enjoyed this content and found something valuable here, do well to like. Yeah, don't exit now. Like this video, subscribe if you haven't done so. You are helping the channel to grow, and as well you are helping yourself as you are going to be getting more trading nuggets shared on Probity Trade. Thank you for sitting back so far. I love you all, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Peace.